to my channel. This is Leslie. Thank you so much for joining me again today. I am starting something new this year. It's very exciting for me. I have decided to make my cut files that I design myself available to my subscribers on YouTube. So what I am going to be doing is each week, probably on a Tuesday, I'm going to be releasing a video of how I use a cut file that I've designed. Now for the next couple of weeks I will probably only be releasing large title cut files, and then after that I'll be releasing some different sort of wreaths, florals, different elements as well, but for now I'm just going to be releasing large titles. Now you don't have to make it a large title. You can readjust the sides in Silhouette once you receive this cut file. Now you're probably asking, how do I receive this cut file? So I have created a Gmail account because I don't have a website or a shop that I can make these available to you guys. So what I'm doing is that I've created an email account called lesliescutfiles@gmail.com, and what you need to do is you need to email me that week's words. For instance, this week's word is adventure, and then you email me the word adventure, and then I know that I have to reply to the email and send you an attachment with the Silhouette file. So that is what I am going to be doing. And so each week when I release a new cut file, you can email me the word, or you can wait until the end and then email me all the words that you want, and then I can email you back all the words. Now you'll have to wait each week. I'm not going to be emailing them out before the time. So this is a sort of a waiting thing for you guys. Keep the suspense going. And you guys will have to just wait a little bit each week for the word. Now these are all for free. I'm not charging anything for it, just for your enjoyment, and so that you guys can use them in your scrapping. Yes, so the collection that I'm going to be using for the next couple of layouts that I'm using, that I'm going to be making, is I'm using Maggie Holmes Crate Paper Heritage. Now I've decided to use this collection because it is to do with family and heritage, obviously, but also because of the coloring. And you can see the coloring of my photo is very muted. There's lots of blues, grays, and then the oranges and the mustard colors, because it is a photo of us in the desert. Now I'm going to be scrapping I'm going to be scrapping our family photo shoot with this collection, and that is why I decided to use the cut file, the large cut file titles, and that's going to be the theme of the book, or the scrapbook that I'm going to be scrapping for our photo shoot. They're all going to, each page is going to have a large cut file, and that's going to be the theme of the scrapbook. So I'm just using my ink to splatter some ink splats on there, and that is just plain black ink. I'm just using the paint dauber, the little ink dauber, to just splat them all over, and I'm using my ink pen, my brush pen, to add some little sprigs, to add some doodly sprigs. And I don't really care much for how perfect these sprigs are. I like the fact that they look drawn on and they look very doodly, and they are not perfect. I really like that. They remind me of the little border around the page that I'm using, and this is from the 12 by 12 paper pad, also from the Heritage collection. So it sort of ties in nicely with the border around the page. So I'm going to be adding some more ink. It sort of felt that a bit top heavy. The big splat above the photo felt a bit too much. So I needed to balance it with some more larger splats at the bottom of the photo. And I'm just using my toilet paper to dab up the excess that's going to take a little while to dry at least. So yes, so I'm really hoping that you guys like this idea that I've got going here. I've got at least the next 18 weeks planned out for the cut files that I'm going to be releasing. So if you're patient, you can watch each week and then email me the word, and then I will email you back. Just a reminder of that email address. It's lesliescutfiles@gmail.com. And yes, so at the moment you can see that I'm adding some wet glue to the sticky bits. I decided to do that because I have this fear that the little foam squares are going to dry out sometime and then everything's going to come tumbling off the page. So just for the eventuality of that happening, I don't know, in years to come or in months to come, I'm not sure. But for the foreseeable future, that's going to be stuck down pretty well. I am using one of those little seals, those little rubber seals. Now, I really like the fact that they are rubber and that they aren't real wax. The real wax would break. I've had those in real wax before, years and years and years ago, and they've all crumbled and broken, and I had to take them out of, the page protectors and put something else on the page. So this is really awesome that they've decided to use it in a very malleable rubber form so that it can move with the paper and it won't break so easily. It's also got a very sticky back, so it's very easy to just add it to your page. As you can see, I've used my punch to just punch out some little leaves, and I'm going to be just placing them above and below the photo with the little sprigs that I drew. I'm going to be adding some more of those in a bit. And yes, so another collection, well, other collections that I'm using with this Maggie Holmes collection, Heritage, is I'm using some Flourish with this, some Willow Lane, and some Sunny Days. It's amazing how all of these collections work together and all the colors work perfectly together. Some of the blues are different. The blues are a bit different from collection to collection, but most of the mustards, the greens, the pinks, the salmon colors, the yellows, they're all pretty much the same. So that sort of, you can get a lot of mileage out of your collections by using them all together. And that is what I'm going to be doing for this album. So you won't just see me using one collection. I'm going to be mix and matching the collections. I'll try to remember which page is from which collection. I know everything on this page is from the Heritage collection, but for the next few weeks, I'm going to be spicing things up a little bit. So just to remind you guys, email the word adventure to lesliescutfiles@gmail.com, and I will send you an attachment with the new cut file. And it is all for free. It's for your enjoyment, and it's for you guys to use in your scrapping or in your card making or whatever you want to do. And yes, so if you like this video, please give this video a big thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. And if you have any more ideas for cut files, please leave a comment in the comment section below. And I do read all my comments, and I do get back to everybody that asks questions or leave comments. I really enjoy reading about you guys. And yes, so these heart stickers, I wanted to use some of these little chipboard heart stickers, but they didn't go, so I didn't use them in the end. But these little flat heart stickers, the little glitter hearts, this is from a stationery shop here in Dubai. I'm not sure where you guys will be able to get them, but I'm sure any little pink heart or blue heart or green heart would go very well with this. You can also, to substitute this gold, you can also use some gold Heidi Swapp Color Shine if you still have some of that. So yes, this is going to be it for this layout. Again, just email the word adventure to lesliescutfiles@gmail.com. So I will